it's Rachel here from the Confused Millennial. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be looking at the Lovevery play kit for months 19, 20, and 21 called the Realist. And I feel like I really need to make a pun right here, like it's the Realist play kit they got, but I'm not going to do that, even though I already did. Anyway, if you're new, Lovevery is a Montessori and Waldorf-based toy subscription service delivered right to your door. For all of those frequently asked questions about the Lovevery toy subscription service as a whole, I have a whole FAQ video I will link in the description box below. Go ahead, check that out. Covering all the things from how to keep them clean, do they hold your toddler's attention, all sorts of stuff. And I did a review of every single play kit to date, a lot of them from the perspective of a mom that has had them for a year and a half. This play kit for 19, 20, and 21 months old, I have had for about 6 months, even though my daughter is only 19 months old now. I let her play with it before she turned 19 months. I find that a lot of like the Lovevery toys for the toddler years you can introduce at the recommended time or when your toddler sees them and is just gravitating towards them. So I'll note which of those items that happened within this. This play kit though is one of my favorites from this year, so let's get into it. As soon as I opened the box, because my daughter knows what the Lovevery box looks like, so when we got the order to our door, she immediately wanted me to open it. She immediately started playing with this item, which is so awesome. It is essentially a busy board, but in cube form. So each side has a different style lock for your little one to practice. It has a little handle, which makes it great for them to walk around the house with. She carries it around like her little handbag. It's the cutest thing ever. And then inside they can put different things. This play kit does come with 3 balls. They're kind of a light plastic ball, so you can go ahead and put those in, or you may find that your toddler, like mine did, she just started putting different items in there. One of the things I've said in the past about their play kits is all of the toys start to work together. The future ones, it comes with a set of little animals. She's put those in there. She's put the mouse from the last play kit in here. This is a wooden ball. The balls tend to get mixed up. She likes to open up 2 doors to see the cause and effect of how much stuff she can fit in till it goes out the other side, or if she hits one ball in with enough force, if it'll pop out the other end. She thinks it's the funniest thing in the world. A lot of times she'll sit on one side and I'll sit on the other, and we'll look at each other through it. We just have a ton of fun with this. One of the best items we've ever gotten, I think, from Lovevery, as far as the amount of use we've had and just continue to have, even from getting it at a younger than they recommend age. Next is a puzzle, and this is when we kind of start to see their puzzles transition a little bit. So in past Lovevery puzzles, the knob was a nice chunky knob. They could kind of grab it with a bigger hand. Now we're getting into a pincer grasp. We also have pictures underneath of the actual item. So it kind of serves as a matching game with a puzzle, which I really like. It's much more engaging than just a piece of plywood that you may get off of a more traditional puzzle off of Amazon. This is a nice matching game, as well as refining fine motor skills, and we get to talk about agriculture and vegetables, and obviously the more we can talk about vegetables and make them fun, the better for us parents. I will say, of course, unlike the previous Lovevery puzzles, which have a baby's face underneath them, this one doesn't hold her attention quite the same. Granted, she is still on the younger end. She's 19 months now. This is for 19, 20, and 21 months. I think that'll change. But part of the magic, I think, of Lovevery is seeing all of little kids' faces, because our babies are obsessed with that right now. She walked around with this hoe for like the longest time in the world. She's really developed an attachment to a doll we have right now. She walks around, she changes its diaper, she feeds it. I have not brought this out in about a month since she has developed her new best friend. So what I'm gonna do is bring it out and see if she will feed her doll, we call her Mia, the carrot, and the different vegetables, where I think it will be a good way to breathe some fresh air and interest into this. And that's why I love the Lovevery toys though, because they're very open-ended. Yes, this is a puzzle. Yes, this is a matching game, but you can also take these different little puzzle pieces and use them in imaginative play, which is awesome because you can keep reinventing all of their toys and combining it with other items you probably already have around your house. This play kit comes with 4 board books. True Lovevery Fashion, once again, they are all a hit. We have 2 mini books. These don't even have words. It's just this one's just teaching the concept of few and many. And then this one teaches the concept of being silly. It has lots of funny pictures. My daughter loves this one. She's constantly walking around the house chuckling at all of the kids' faces, doing silly things. We have Bedtime for Zoe, which is a storybook going through a bedtime routine. Again, True Lovevery Fashion. Simple pages, simple words, keeps their attention, looking at other kids, teaching them routines and stuff like that. And then we have Leo and Melody at the Farm, and my daughter is obsessed with this book. It's so cool. It is a touch and feel and flat book. So it has a story about Leo and Melody going to the farm, but then it also has touch and feel for the animals, and my daughter loves it. And my daughter actually said her first word with this book, which was, oh, it also has scratch and sniff, which I mean, I love. It's the smell of lavender. My daughter's first word was meow.
Can she say it again?
Reagan, what sound does the cat make? Yeah, meow, meow. You say it? Meow. What sound does the cat make? What's up?
Obviously, this book holds a special place in our heart, in our home. And yeah, like I said, it's just a really nice combination of different things. So we have touch and feel for animals. We have touch and feel for vegetables. There's also a touch and feel for a rough weathered fence. There's the scratch and sniff. There's tiny little flat books on a few pages. So this is really cool because it mixes a lot of different senses. I just really like this book a lot. The next item is this really fun matching game. We talk about colors a lot. Put the red ladybug with the red ladybug. She also takes these and uses them in her dollhouse as kind of like a community of creatures. We really just love this toy. It holds her attention so much. I hang this in a couple different places. In our kitchen on the cabinet knobs, so when I'm cooking dinner she can be sitting there playing with it. I also hang it over the side of her pickler triangle so she has access to it. She'll walk around the house with it. This item from 13 months, 12 months, she has always loved it. She rarely gets tired of it. I think I've only ever put this away for a few weeks here or there over these last 6 months because she just constantly loves it. Huge winner for us. The next item in this is a pitcher and glass. The pitcher has a little groove, so it actually kind of like, it doesn't clip in place, but it kind of does to help guide your little one learning the motion of pouring. My daughter already knew how to pour between containers successfully at around a year old. I would say that this is probably my least favorite item in the play kit. Obviously, I mean, I took it out last, so that I think says it in itself. I have a personal bias towards it. She likes it. She thinks it's great. So I would say this is kind of a dud in the sense that we already have items that she can pour back and forth between, and it's a skill she had already mastered before 19, 20, and 21 months. With that said, of course, my daughter loves to play with it. She loves to transfer things back and forth between containers, so it's not that we're not getting any use out of it. I just hope that in future play kits they swap this out because most of us already have cups. Next is a drawstring to keep these wooden peg pieces that go into this pegboard. This is an amazing item. Again, very similar to that lockbox I showed you at the start of all of this. My daughter immediately gravitated towards this even at a year old. For the last 6 months, this has continued to be a top toy. There's 4 different colored pegs that come in it. Each peg has like 3 or 4 different things. The nice thing with this is we also have the Lovevery block kit, which we got at 11 months. I'll do a separate review on that. I haven't done it yet. And I think that was a little bit young for getting the block kit. She didn't really understand the concept of stacking. She would kind of get frustrated. She just didn't have a whole lot of interest in it. But with this, she immediately loved stacking. She loved clipping things into place. One of the cool things about the pegs on this is that when you go to knock it over, it kind of just leans. It's just a really fun and engaging toy. They're working on motor skills. They're working on if you're narrating colors. We also use these with the baskets in previous Lovevery kits. So sorting the green ones into the green, the blue ones into the blue. All of the play kits end up kind of working together, but we have gotten so much use out of this since she's been a year to now. So what is that, like 6 months? Highly, highly one of our favorite toys as well. Another item in this play kit is baby's first flashlight. It's a very soft light. If your baby looks directly at it, it's not a big deal. It is very sturdy. She walks around with it. The button's very easy for them to push. We have brought this into the pitch black bathroom and played with it and made shadow puppets, just held it up to our faces. My daughter has gotten a total kick out of this. We have closed up her whole dollhouse and put the flashlight in to see how it lit it up, even though it was dark in there. In previous Lovevery play kits, they have board books that teach the concept of opposites, and this sort of brings that to life. So light and dark, on and off, all of those different types of concepts go off of the page and into the real world. And just like in previous Lovevery play kits, this one comes with your cheat sheet, your Spark Notes version of all of the research to meet your baby where they're at developmentally at this stage. It gives you a breakdown on the milestones or different skills they're mastering. It gives you a breakdown on why they included the items and various ways for how to use them with your little one. And it also goes beyond the play kit in talking about different skills that you can start identifying or working on with your toddler in real life. These are always super helpful. We don't have time as busy parents usually to read all of the things and figure all of that out, and they put it together for you in a nice, neat little handheld guide. Make sure to hit that notification and subscribe button, because in 2 weeks, I'm going to be sharing my Lovevery play kit review for the Companion, which is for months 22, 23, and 24, which you definitely won't want to miss. Again, I've had that since my daughter was about 12 or 13 months, so even though she's only 19 months now, she's been playing with some of those items for a long time. So I will be kind of doing part unboxing, part review of how those items held up, if we got them, if we gave them to her before that age, and which ones we have held off on giving her until she gets closer to that age. And I also have a ton of Halloween content coming your way, from Dollar Tree DIYs for your home to toddler activities, all with like a Halloween spin, which you definitely won't want to miss. In the meantime, feel free to hit me up on Instagram at The Confused Millennial with any questions. I'm Rachel, and have a good one.